Hey, Bloomington Normal, and welcome back to Speechless on Cities 92.9, the news and talk of Bloomington Normal. I'm your host, Kev, and we are breaking down the Nashville shooting. I think that a lot of conservative commentators have taken and thrown a dart at a dartboard, trying to figure out exactly how to break this down, and I think I cracked it. There are three main facets that we're focusing on today. We got mental illness and the trans community, making sure that we can help out the mental illness that is gender dysphoria. Then we have anti-Christian sentiment. It is clear in our society that it has become fashionable to be actively anti-Christian and anti-religious. And then finally, the third one that I'm just about to get into is mass shootings. So the third facet of this. So mass shootings and gun control. The biggest way that the left takes blame. So I want to be clear. I ended my last part about Christianity and the anti-Christian sentiment is that it is the victimhood mentality is specifically anti-Christian and also makes it so that we can shift blame off of people, which is also anti-Christian. You're supposed to take accountability for your actions according to the Bible. So the left blames not only blames primarily the gun, which brings me into mass shootings. So the biggest way the left takes blame off of the shooter is by claiming it's at the fault of the gun. What's even more rich about this is White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre claims the Nashville shooting is Republicans' fault for not passing gun control. It's Republicans' fault and the gun's fault because we see the Second Amendment and see it for what it is, the fact that we have the right to bear arms. Anyways, I digress. So I talked last week a lot about, before this shooting, this was entirely before I couldn't predict it or anything, about how gun control arguments are tired and false from the left. Harvard Public Health states that a majority of gun deaths, about 54% in the United States, are not homicides, they are suicides. Once again, we have a mental health problem, not a gun problem. And I want to be clear when it comes to mass shootings as well. A rock in bad hands killed Abel. A rock in good hands killed Goliath. It is not about the rock, it is who wields it. It's not about the gun, it is about who holds it and who pulls the trigger. So in conclusion, from all of these, all accountability for the loss of innocent life, this shooting and all other shooters like it, the accountability does not fall on society. It doesn't fall on the gun. It doesn't even fall on mental illness. It is the individual's fault, the person who pulled the trigger. I put all blame on the one who pulls the trigger. The way we work to solve these issues is also just as multifaceted, but I can tell you, bringing God back into our lives, having something to look forward to, something to strive for through God, through purpose, is one big way. But again, this is multifaceted. And so